And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? That's a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They go with a direct snap. Inside the 30 now. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
He's got room looking for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Hokies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, lofting it toward the left sideline. And he is wide open for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback drops back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much on return there, but a great interception that got the offense the football to the 42.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. There you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun handoff here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Caught in the backfield. It's Mason. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pass here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Receiver makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The ball is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Hokies are in the red zone now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards. Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the 1st half. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas 14.
The Hokies will kick this away to start the 2nd half.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Extending the play now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the defense joins the party with a score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. And they're finally able to stop them. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's past the marker and still going. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
The PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense starts with excellent field position. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Wells. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Jukes to get free.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Hokies line up with a first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They finally corral him at the 1. Second down and goal upcoming. As a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Hokies. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Start the ball at the 22. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Point after, not quite through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He's across the 25. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
At the 20-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
The Hokies looking to cash in the red zone. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. but give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
28.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense on the field to take over. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And tackled there by the defense.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
The Hokies will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Touchdown, Hokies. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Virginia Tech, 52, Texas. Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And for Texas, Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Mason. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Show who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.